Welcome in, baseball fans. We got a special treat tonight. We're going to be previewing the upcoming 1A regional final between Miami Brito and Miami Christian. We have with us tonight Brito assistant coach Jose Orta and Miami Christian head coach Chris Cuadra. Guys, welcome in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andre.
All right, Jose, let's start with you. So you guys have had two. You've swept both series so far. Last week you won 3-1 and 6-5. Let's talk little bit about that process last week and how your team's playing right now.
Uh, it's been really good games in the past 2 weeks. The boys they really find each other. That was my fight the whole season, to put the guys to play each other, to play as a family, and they find that way. And in some games we start back and we start ahead, we keep it up, and when we're back, we come back, and that's been actually the job that they've been doing right now.
Sure. And Chris, last week you guys had your first 3-game series with Jupiter Christian. They took you to the limit. You had to go up there and beat them in game 3. Talk a little bit about that process coming out of the 2-game series. You actually had to go 3 games. Talk about how different that was last week.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of routine, and it took us a little bit out of routine because we've been playing Monday, Tuesday, and then we had to extend it to Thursday. The boys responded fine, and they're able to take care of business.
So you guys both built your team, your schedules. You're very similar in how you build your schedules. You both go out and you try to play the best competition you can play. So both of your records maybe don't reflect as good a team as you are at this point in the season. So Jose, talk a little bit about that schedule and how it got you ready for what's coming up here.
Well, this season the schedule was really rough. It was we were playing against really good schools. Um, as I told my guys, if we want to be one of the best, we got to play against the best. And we lost games that we could have won, and but they learned and they know now, if they lost couple games in the season, that's what we're gonna face in the playoff, and they find their way now.
And Chris, same thing for you guys with your schedule.
Yeah, basically, we always put a hard schedule to prepare us for. We always want to have a long run in the playoffs. I always tell them their mindset in the fall. If we don't get a long run in the playoffs, we didn't do our jobs this year.
And let's talk a little bit about this particular matchup coming up because you guys are well familiar with each other. You guys have been doing battle for years. It seems it's either
Yeah, yeah.
Miami Christian or Brito that are coming out of that 1A, 2A. And now you're back. You guys have played twice. Jose, your team has won both games this year, but talk about playing Miami Christian now as opposed to when you played them back then, because there's certainly a different team right now in the playoffs.
No, but they still been a good team. I respect a lot Chris, and I saw the teams. What I've been, it's been my third year in the school, and I always see that he has really competitive guys. They do the plays, and they throw strikes, they hit, they catch the balls, and I respect that. We win these 2 games this season, but like I told my guys, like I told everyone, the baseball, you don't win until you make the last out. So here, that can happen anything, and he has really good team.
Sure. And Chris, how about you? You're on the other end of that this year, losing both games. But what do you guys got to do different, and what do you think could be the difference this week?
I feel we're pretty much evenly matched. It's going to come down to who does less errors in the game. I think
Yes,
errors in
it's
the
true.
six, take it.
And talk a little bit, both of you. Jose, we'll go to you first. These 3-game series, we talked all week about it from last week, but what you really saw this week was I've been talking to coaches all day about how you have guys that are stepping up that maybe in past years wouldn't even be in these playoff games because they're one and done and one or 2 games a week. So this 2 and 3 games a week is getting some guys into the game on the mound and in different spots of pressure, where what we're seeing across the board is these kids are really thriving that maybe wouldn't have even had this opportunity in past years. So talk about that a little, Jose.
I like the way that they're using right now, because like I say, it's not fair for some teams that they've been playing really good in the season and they just have a bad game in the playoff and they just done for the whole season. So this give you a chance if you start really bad, you can step back and try to catch back the next team in the next game. So that just give you a chance, and that's what I like. It's really good.
And Chris, have you found that with your team? Have you found some unsung heroes that maybe wouldn't have even been in the games in previous years?
Well, this year's team, we're a little young, so I knew we were gonna go through some growing pains, especially with the schedule I put up with them. And the reason why I pay those younger guys, I have freshmen in the lineup, and I have freshmen coming off the bench to contribute to the team. So I expect them to be ready from our growing pains that we had during the season. And like you said, we're a different team from the regular season to the playoffs.
And Jose, if you have one thing going into this week that you have to just clean up a little bit in order to be successful, what is it?
For our team or for
Yeah, like if one aspect of your team, your pitching or your clutch hitting, is there one area that you just got to improve a little bit from even the series that you've won?
well, for what I expect every game from the beginning is just respect the game. If we respect the game, we're gonna probably gonna success. If not, we're gonna learn about it, but always respect, and that's what I tell them.
And Chris, how much did your team learn about the process last week, being that you had to go 3 games for the first time in the playoffs?
I feel like they let off the gas in the second game. They went cruise control from the first game, and that kind of bit us in the ass. But they regrouped and they came back. They came out with that urgency on Thursday, and they did their job.
Well, it's going to be a fun series down there, guys. One thing we know is that there'll be a state representative out of Miami. So good luck to both of you guys starting tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Take care, Chris.